the weather conditions here at Monaco today could hardly be better for the 76-lap, 156.4-mile race. Jody Scheckter, the Ferrari team leader, the South African who is tying in the lead for the World Championship with Jacques Lafitte, is there in pole positions, and his fastest lap in practice was over 2.5 seconds faster than Niki Lauda's 1978 lap record in the Brabham Alfa Romeo. So the warm-up lap completed, all set for the start, and 76 race laps, that's 156 miles. And the first corner is absolutely critical. Last year it was a crash, and this year Scheckter gets away superbly. And on the inside too is Patrick Depailler. It's Scheckter, Lauda, Villeneuve. It's Lafitte and Depailler, and it looks as though they are all this time safely round Saint-Devote on lap 1. Yes, indeed they are. Up the hill into the Casino Square, Jody Scheckter in the Ferrari leading from Niki Lauda and Gilles Villeneuve. And now it is up into third position, fourth position, Patrick Depailler. Villeneuve is in third place, Lafitte is in fifth position. Down the hill they stream, round the hairpin for the first time. Niki Lauda still well up there, round the portier for the first time. This on the first lap. Niki Lauda is still in second position. Villeneuve is still third. There is Scheckter. Lauda, Villeneuve. Round the Rasquet we go, with Larac Cash we go with Niki Lauda. The gasworks, lap 1 completed. And it is Scheckter. Then Niki Lauda, and a tremendous blast of noise as Jody Scheckter accelerates away up the hill on the second lap. And we're looking at Niki Lauda, followed by Villeneuve, followed by Depailler and Lafitte. 2 laps completed, and they're streaming through. And now Villeneuve is challenging for second place at Saint-Devote, and he takes it. So Ferrari's first and second. Villeneuve, the French-Canadian, number 12, with the new engine in his car because the previous engine blew up in the warm-up session just before the race, has forced his way through into second place ahead of Niki Lauda, the man who was second last year, second the year before. Number 5 there, Niki Lauda now in third place. And will Villeneuve try to catch up Jody Scheckter, his team leader, because there are no holds barred between the two Ferrari men. There are no team orders. Niki Lauda still in third position on lap 3. As Villeneuve sprints away up the hill, and the two Ferraris would seem to have it made already, because Villeneuve, having got past Niki Lauda, is now pulling right away from him. It's James Hunt out of the race. There's the distinctive figure of James Hunt. So, number 20, the Olympus Golf is out of the race, and James Hunt, the 1976 world champion, is out of the Monaco Grand Prix. Alan Jones, the magnificent Australian, number 27, 32 years old, from Ealing, London. The man who dominated the Belgian Grand Prix. And look at that, Didier Pironi. That's Pironi climbing up on the back of Lauda's Brabham, and Pironi looks to be perfectly all right. And that passing manoeuvre was at the Mirabeau, where lap after lap he had tried to get past Niki Lauda, and lap after lap Niki Lauda had justifiably refused to give way. And now watch Pironi. Niki Lauda tries to close the door, and Pironi rides right up over his rear suspension across the back of the Brabham Alfa Romeo, straight into the Armco and out of the race, and Pironi is perfectly all right himself. And Mario Andretti there is out of the race. And it looks as though perhaps a marshal has been hurt. I notice one flinging himself to the ground. And so, all of a sudden, the 1979 Monaco Grand Prix is transformed. Jody Scheckter still leads. Gilles Villeneuve is still second. But now, up into third position has gone Alan Jones. The gap between the leader, Jody Scheckter, and the second place man, Clay Regazzoni, 7.97 seconds. So Jody Scheckter is holding a constant lead over Clay Regazzoni, and John Watson is in sixth position now. John Watson has been passed by Patrick Depailler, the Frenchman. Regazzoni, Reutemann third, and there is Patrick Depailler, who has got ahead of Piquet. So Patrick Depailler is up into fourth position, John Watson is up into fifth place, and Nelson Piquet is missing. And Piquet's trouble was obviously on the approach to or in the tunnel itself. Maybe Piquet's nausea has overcome him in the closing stages of the race. If so, that will be truly tragic. Jody Scheckter out of Casino Square on lap 72 in the closing stages of the 37th Monaco Grand Prix, the race's 50th anniversary, leading Regazzoni by a diminishing time, 5.25 seconds. Reutemann third, number 2 in the Lotus 79. Patrick Depailler fourth in the Ligier Gitan. And Depailler went from 4th to 14th on lap 19 and has now fought his way back to fourth position as they complete lap 72. Regazzoni is driving the race of his 39-year-old life. And Reutemann and Depailler are just as close for third as these two are for first in an electrifying Monaco Grand Prix. Regazzoni last won a Grand Prix, and he's won 5 in a Ferrari when he won the 1976 US Grand Prix West, and they're starting the last lap. And the crowd is understandably going mad with excitement. There's the 1 lap signal. That means 1 lap to go. Scheckter is driving a very dangerously cool race. But he knows that if he holds the racing line, Regazzoni is not going to be able to get past him, and Depailler is missing. Patrick Depailler missing on the start of the last lap. Jody Scheckter down to the Mirabeau for the last time, and Regazzoni challenging into the Tabac for the last time, to the swimming pool, and Jody Scheckter must now win, because it is going to be impossible, I think, or is it? This is fantastic motor racing. Jody Scheckter down to the La Rascasse for the last time. And if he just holds it, he's going to win by about a fifth of a second, if that. Jody Scheckter is going to win. And he does so by the closest of margins for a very, very long time. Carlos Reutemann is third, and John Watson does finish in fourth position, and the last competitor not to have been lapped by a magnificent Jody Scheckter, who I do believe, after all, was pacing himself.